Hey Sim fans, Crystal here and welcome back to my Sims 4 Random Legacy Challenge that I am playing. And we're with the Foy family, 4th generation, right? Yeah, 4th generation, Paulina. Um, as you can tell by the opening screen, I have moved them. They have not only moved to a new home, but a new town. They're living in Windenburg. They did some shopping. They were trying to find a more modest home, but still a very nice home with lots of amenities. So they sold the Foy modern mansion, if you will, that they've lived in the past couple of generations, and they've bought this Tudor style in Windenburg. And they've made a few changes to the house, but they pretty much liked it as it was, and I'll kind of take you through a little tour of that. This house is already in Windenburg for you to play. Of course, like I said, I've added some things here and there, but for the most part, it kind of looks like this. So, I'll take you through. Might as well give you a tour. So it's a 3-bedroom house, which works out because we've got, of course, the parents' room, the twins' room, and then this will be for our next generation, which of course will be Brooklyn. Brooklyn will be our 5th generation heir, so this will become Brooklyn's room at some point. And then her little sister can just kind of hang here until it's time for her to move out. Of course, they're twins, so their birthdays should be the same day. So younger sis, Jamie, should be moving out like the same day that Brooklyn takes over as heir. But yeah, this is the top floor. You've got 3 restrooms. This is part of the private ensuite for the master here, with also a private balcony. And then you've got 2 kind of hall baths for the guests to share, which is really nice. And then you have another just half bath down here. Nice big formal dining room. I changed the colors a little. Kitchen, huge kitchen. A nice little sunroom. I thought about changing out the windows personally, making them more floor to ceiling, so you can really take in the views, which is beautiful. So I'll probably make those changes. But a nice little, I guess you call it kind of a sun porch, eat-in area, a little more casual. Living room, I changed some colors in the living room. You have a nice little patio off to the side where you can eat. Looks like somebody made something good. Should probably put it away though. And it pretty much came like this. I added the plants, of course, because Paulina's primary career is to garden. So there's plants all over. There's some on the upstairs balconies you saw, and there's some here, and I've got an apple tree in the backyard. And of course the pool came with the house, which is nice. They didn't have a pool before, so that's a nice addition. So I changed up the family club, and I added for them to swim, and I took out the whole hot tub thing. So let's check on the plants. Actually, that's kind of what I have her do every morning. So I'm going to have her go around and water and then weed and then harvest. I've been having her kind of evolve them and stuff. Again, it's just her primary career. That's how she makes her money. She doesn't have to like max gardening or anything, but just so you know, she's at a level 5. Just got to level 5 not too long ago, actually. But not a requirement. It's just that's how they're supposed to make money. Of course, they did make some money on the sale of the house. The other house, of course, was more expensive than this house. So as you can see, they have like 130 grand. So they're fine on money. And this house should last a few generations unless the next role for Brooklyn's like she needs to have 5 kids or something, and then we'll look into something else. But they have sold the old family home, and I believe someone's already living there. So probably won't go back there. If we have to upgrade to a larger home, we might stay in Windenburg and find a larger home. But I think they'll be here for a while. And yeah, I'll look into changing out those windows, because if you're going to have a beautiful kind of a sun porch, oh, I see why they did it. They didn't want to cover up that Okay, well that makes sense. The decoration, if you will. Doesn't look so great on the inside, but it looks good on the outside. So I suppose I'll leave it. But nice kitchen. I mean, it came with the espresso machine. And it came with this little dessert thing. But I added a ice cream machine, popcorn machine, and the mugs to it. Oh wow, it's almost Paulina's birthday, which means that she'll be an adult. Yeah. Her husband's a little older than her, or maybe a lot older. He has 12 days until he's an elder, Deshaun. And yes, I finally updated the thumbnail to show Paulina's new hairstyle and of course their new home. Oh, did I not upgrade this yet? Can we upgrade it? Yes. I like upgrading the fireplaces because when they're in the room, they kind of auto light and it looks more cozy. And I would picture, even though everything in The Sims 4 is like constant spring, summer type weather, I would imagine Windenburg would have some pretty chilly mornings and evenings since it's kind of a European-based world. It would be amazing to have seasons in The Sims 4. I know there's a lot of outdoor living on a lot of the houses, which would kind of hinder those somewhat, but for the most part. Yeah, I think this was just set up as like a little boys' room. When you just straight up buy the house, it's like the orange and blue, and of course I just changed it. The twins share a room. What is she doing? She's still working on garden stuff. Watering and harvesting and whatever. I had her visit, she was invited to a party during the week for the Von Haunt estate. It was like, her and her husband went. It was like a dance party that happened overnight. And she automatically, so sorry, it's late for me, but she automatically went over to the public garden area at Von Haunt and just started like talking to the plants and working in the garden. And they had some plants that she didn't have, that she couldn't buy seeds for, like carrots and onions and tomatoes and things like that. So I had her go ahead and harvest those, and I planted those. And what I've been doing is keeping her fridge stocked with fresh produce where I can, and so that when she cooks, she can use the fresh ingredients. I'm pretty sure she's fully stocked on everything. It takes a while to use everything up, so we can actually sell all this. But every day I have her work on her garden. And of course she's part of the Garden Gnomes Club, which we can do like a club gathering today. So y'all can kind of see that. They meet at a public park here in Windenburg. And there's not much of a garden at this park, so I'm not really sure why they choose to meet there particularly, but yeah. Oh, and the family pictures, they're here. I kind of updated them because, you know, her hairstyle, both of their hairstyles are different, and I've got the pictures here at the new house. So there's the that part of the generational, not the generational goal? Yeah, memorial. That's the generational goal. So generational goal is done. The children, of course, is done. The primary and secondary career. Oh, so sorry. His career, if you will, is a freelance musician. I think he has enough skill to finally play for tips. He's in at 8. I thought it was 7, but it wasn't 7. So, perhaps we have to go to a public place. Why don't we all, like, as a family, as a small family, go to a park? They could go to the bluffs. Yeah, but people don't show up at the bluffs. This is the public park where she goes. There's the Coliseum. Von Haunt. Where do I want him to go? Maybe just Hair Square, because I think there's playground equipment there. And they can just kind of go as a family. And I'm going to see if he can play for tips. Finally. I hate that they make you level up so much before you can do that. Like, you should be able to start playing for tips when you're like level 2 or 3, not level 8. That seems a bit ridiculous. Okay, anytime now. Hopefully this works. So he hasn't been able to really make any money off his secondary career yet. It's been more of a hobby so far. Why does he have 2 guitars? That's weird. I saw 1. I don't know how he got 2. Did he like steal one from somewhere? It's odd. Jam for group. Nope, he still doesn't have that option, so. Oh, my bad. You wanted to like. Oh, you can't take a shower in these? Oh, that kind of stinks. Oh, look at that. It's automatically started a family gathering. Okay, I guess because they're at a park. So, you know, there's the family group that I made where we've added the 2 girls. And then eventually we have another space here. But this is everyone that's living. We have Paulina's sister Violet. Oh, well, yeah, Edison passed. I guess that's who was in this spot, was Edison. So we have her Uncle Curtis, which unfortunately is going to go like anytime. And her brother Derek. And of course her 2 kids. So that's all the living relatives of the Foy family. Who is Curtis putting the Mac on? Tara Tomlinson. Okay. Well, you go, Curtis. But yeah, at least there's a playground here. This is where Paulina meets with her group. And there's a very small, here it is, garden. This is pretty much the extent of it here that they kind of work on. And then they also fish in her club. But there's a family gathering right now. I'm going to try to keep, you know, the family club going. I guess when Brooklyn comes of age, she can take over for her mom. Kind of keep that going. Because that's a fun way to get everyone together and see how they're looking and have them stay in touch and stay friends. Looks like we've got hamburgers and hot dogs out for everyone to eat. Aww. And I think it's so cute. Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen, you haven't really seen the kids. So, this is Jamie, the younger of the twins. She aged up and she wears glasses like Carissa. I don't know if y'all remember Carissa. It's Naomi's daughter, Adriana's sister. Whew, that was back in Generation 2. So she wears glasses like her, that would be her great aunt, Carissa? I think so. And then we have Brooklyn, who's going to be our next heir. She's here with the little bun. Aw, and Derek, Uncle Derek, is getting all his hugs in today. But that's how the girls aged up. I mean, they look a lot like their mom. Wow, she's making more food? Jeez, we already have hamburgers and hot dogs out. Now we're making baked potatoes. I guess because I have grilling on their like family activity. So they just freaking make a buffet of food. I don't think anyone's even hungry. No one's even hungry. Oh my gosh, he's gonna grill too. Maybe I should remove that because that gets kind of... Okay, he's gonna clean. If anyone else grills more food, I'm gonna have to remove that. But this irks me on the whole tip playing thing. I guess you have to be a level 9 to play for tips. That's ridiculous. He has made no money. That's a horrible secondary career. It's just been a hobby for him. So Paulina really brings home the bacon with her gardening. And it doesn't bring in a ton. I mean, everything's worth like 20-30 bucks. It'll get better as she evolves her plants, but it's pretty much all she gets. I'm just kind of checking in with everyone. And with the twins, Brooklyn's more of the girly girl, and Jamie's more of a tomboy. And they have random, part of the miscellaneous fun for this generation is the random traits and aspiration. I did randomize them, although they're going to change again when they age up to teens, because the children have completely different aspirations. And I'm using Platinum Simmer's random generator thing. Oh, here's this is Brooklyn's friend from school. She had him over during the week, Reese. And I'm trying to kind of build a relationship with Reese. So just in case Brooklyn rolls that she's supposed to be a couple, you know, she'll kind of have Reese ready to go, if you will, a little childhood friend. And even if she doesn't roll to be a couple, I mean, she's obviously going to have kids, because the challenge would be over if I rolled no kids. So at least Reese could be a baby daddy if she doesn't roll to be a couple. He's cute. She met him at school, and then I got the little message for him to come home with her. Oh, is that like his mom? What was Reese's last name? Oh yeah, that's his mom. That's who her, hang on. Gotta think of what he's called to her. Yeah, there's Edison, deceased, death by old age. Why does it show him green like that? And then Curtis, yeah. Curtis would be her great uncle. That's the oldest living family member currently, is Curtis, who's over there taking out trash. Deshawn's over here playing chess with Piper Spencer. Okay. So Deshawn joined a new club during the week. He joined the Powerhouse Club. He was getting a little chubby. You know, after the 2 kids, I don't know, he just kind of let himself go, and he was like eating all the time and not really doing much except playing the guitar. And yeah, he was just starting to get a bit of a beer gut going. So I had him join Powerhouse, and then a couple days a week he meets with them at the gym and works out. And the gym in Windenburg is really nice, by the way. I had to fix, they have like a really weird issue where they didn't have a door like into the actual gym part. You entered into like a lobby, and then you had to go through the basement to get to the gym, which was just weird. So I added a door where you go into the lobby and then you can go to the left in the gym. But yeah. Ooh, and it's getting late. And he's gonna grill some more. No, you do not need to grill. There's like so much food already. Look at this. We have like 4 plates of hot dogs. Just no more grilling. I'm probably gonna remove that from the list, because that's ridiculous. Let's just remove that. We can add something else, maybe social. I've got friendly, and I have hugging on there. I guess they could tell jokes. What's home activities again? No home activities. Let's do tell jokes. That would be another fun one to add, more social stuff. Because yeah, the food thing, it gets a little crazy. Jeez, we've got beans and franks over here on the ground. It did get crazy. Well, good news is, if anyone gets hungry, there is plenty of food. Looks like she is hungry, so. Oh my gosh, already? Okay. I think everyone else is okay. Girls should have their homework done. Oh yeah, and we got a B student and, well, they're both B students, but. Oh, did that little boy already go home? I guess so. Okay, well I know that was the timer, so we gotta get off. This is a tiny park. It's like, what, a 20 by 15? It's tiny, but it has everything that they need, so. But I'm gonna get off here, but that's kind of where we are. I hope you like the new house and the new locale. Thought we'd just change things up, you know. It was getting a little stale, even though I really loved the old house. I loved it so much I saved it to my library. But yeah, it was time for a change, and I love Windenburg, and I love the Tudor style housing. So we'll stay here. We'll hang here for a couple generations, upgrade to a bigger house if needed, and keep doing the whole club thing. Next episode, if I can remember, we'll hang out with one of their clubs, either one of Deshawn's clubs, or one of Paulina's clubs. But anyway, leave me some comments down below. Hit like if you liked the video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you so much for your support. My channel's free. It's just a hobby for you guys to enjoy and hopefully inspire some new gameplay or challenge play. And if so, let me know in the comments so I can follow along with where you're at. So thanks again for watching, and this is Crystal signing off. Until next time.